Well, g'day, farmers. Welcome to Farm Sim Saturday. No, I'm just kidding. This is a little model that Dylan and Laura and my wife went to this Halloween party thing the other night. I didn't go because I don't dress up. I'm a clown enough as it is already, so I don't go anyways. But anyways, they went to this Halloween party the other night, and Dylan actually got this awarded to him for best costume. He was a blow-up Angry Bird. Cost us $8 from Walmart. So anyways, I mean the costume did. So yeah, I got this Lego kit. It's pretty sweet. Got a cedar, and these actually sort of do go up, but I don't push on them too hard. And of course these are all supposed to go down. This took us a good part of Sunday to build. Actually, there's a lot of pieces. 828 pieces, I think it was. Not even 29. I couldn't believe it. Articulating tractor. Had to put all the wheels and stuff together. Got a bunch of spare bits though. I don't understand really why. We got a bunch of spare bits here. And I guess, you know, you could put, you know, like these on here or something if you wanted to change it up a little bit or whatever, you know, but these little railing thingies. But we got a lot of extra spare bits, but we're missing one it's a single block with a little grabber to hold the wheel on for over here. We're missing one, so I don't know. I don't get it, but anyways. Yeah, so we won that. It's pretty sweet. Hooks up, drives, seeds. I don't know if he's got seeds. Yeah, they're all in here. Little seeds, and then it come with this silo thing as well too, where you put your seeds in there. And you're supposed to back your dewey up here, and then open this little trap door dewey, and goes the seeds. So pretty sweet. Anyways, I figured I'd show you that because she's on the table here today. But we are doing something else today too. Okay, so I'm getting quite a horde of cameras and stuff, but I seem to burn through them pretty quick, you know. Well, not quick, but they get those little things on the lenses and orbs and stuff. I try to keep it clean and try not to get stuff on it, but it happens. But anyways, this is like what we're shooting with right now. So this is a PJ 380, the one I got last night here at Future Shop's a little bit nicer, but it's also, I found, quite a bit bigger. It's not going to fit in my pocket quite as nice as these are, so I might still be using these ones. Actually fair whack. But anyways, so this is a HDR PJ 540, and a cracker open here. And I always go with the Sony because I really like the Sony G lens. Limited warranty, US only. Oh, that's nice. Accessories. Tons of little pan for Canadian customers only. Receive 50% off your next purchase of select digital imaging accessory. Oh yay. Oh yay. And the manuals, which I really never read. It's better just to mess with it than reading stuff and get all totally confused and stuff. Do not return it to the store for use customers only. Okay, so let's get this out first. There's all your cablings to HDMI stuff. USB extension cable. Okay. Holy, look at the size of the honkin' plug. It's like the size of the batteries. Hang on. Wow. That's something new. Oh, it's just a USB. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sort of more sense now. Okay, and then, of course, the little battery. These things are stupidly, ridiculously expensive if you go to the Sony store. I think this battery alone was like 78 or 80 bucks or something. And it's not really a big one. That's all I use are these ones. The NPFV50. So I got another new one. I got all the ones from the other cameras too. So there is, oh yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that a whole lot. Kind of like the smallness of these guys, you know, but Oh. Oh, wow. So it's no longer, it's just a little bit wider, a hair bit taller. Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to, but so let's see here. We got 55 zoom on this guy, we got a 60 on this one. Now it doesn't tell you zoom digital, but this one I know it should say somewhere here. Oh, somewhere on here. It's like 55 times zoom digital into the digital zoom, which is not super great, but okay, hang on. Let that guy power up. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't tell you on there what the digital zoom is. This one's like 150 or something stupid like that. It's not super awesome, but this one apparently is 355. Now I'm sure on one of these manuals it will tell me that. 32 gigabyte internal, 9.2 megapixel still image. I don't see it on here. So now the only thing I'm concerned about, let me grab another battery here for this guy. I doubt this one has any juice in it, or much. It might actually, oh, it's got a new dewy on it. A genuine maybe. Power up. Oh, it's got some juice in her. Okay, I'm gonna have to set up all this 1 second. Okay, so trying my best to hold the cameras the same. I really like how the new one has the same distance away from me as my old one. Now I've had another camera before where it was like, one was good here, it's like you can see my shoulders and stuff, but the other one was like here. It was horrible. So that looks good. It's quite a bit bigger though, isn't it? But anyways, yeah, we're gonna shoot probably the rest of today with the new one here. I have to just juice her up a little bit. On the new Dewey, and it's weird because it's got the image stabilization, so I'm moving the camera and it's sort of moving, but I can see like the lens like trying to track me, I guess. So I go over there. It's kind of weird. Gonna be something weird to get used to, but anyways, let's try a little bit of magnification on our zoom here and see how we can get her zoomed in here. There's a sign over on the new sign in the mall there. It's HomeSense. See if I can, how well we can zoom on that maybe. Alright, I had to turn the digital to zoom on. Kind of forgot about it in the settings. So, way over there. This is just the regular zoom here. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold this. Okay, that's full regular zoom. 60 times. Now we're 350 time digital zoom. Ho, ho, ho. Apparently. So that's not too bad. Zip! You can't even see it. Sweet. I like that. So I'm just doing a little tour here in the truck. Just gonna go grab some lunch and then we'll get started. Oh man, that guy's brave on the bike. Anyways, I would too, but I'm a little bit wimp with cold. I guess I'd have to wrap myself like a human something or another or something to keep warm, you know, because it's not too bad if you're standing outside just doing stuff, but if you're riding on a bike doing 80 kilometers an hour with the wind gust on you, oh man, that chills her down pretty quick. So what we got to do today, after I wanted to have my lunch first before I get all grimed up, was a buddy of mine there has a van just like ours. I'm not, of course, driving ours now, and he's like, oh, do you have a good radiator in that? I'm like, yeah, I think so. Oh, can I buy that from you? I'm like, yeah, sure. So he was supposed to come, He's an ex-mechanic. He's supposed to come and take it out today, but he's actually driving coaches now, like buses, big coaches. And he's like, oh man, they called me in, so I won't be able to come get it today. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll probably tear it out for you. It's not, you know, that big of a job. So I put that one in there. Ours was leaking at one time too, and I needed another one in, and I can't remember what I did now, but I don't know. It's a good one. It's a good core in there anyway, so I'll have to get it drained out, and should have done that maybe before I left, but like I say, I wanted to eat my lunch before I get all grimed up with, you know, greasy, grimy, antifreeze and all that gross stuff. So just going to go for a little tour here and go to a Subway, eat fresh, and come back, scarf that down, and then we'll get started. Should have rode the bike up today. It's 11 degrees, but yeah, didn't feel like it. So, but anyways, we'll grab some lunch, head her back down the garage and get started tearing that radiator out. Ride the motorcycle. It's raining now. Well, spitty, rainy, not really huge killer thunderstorm, tornado kind of stuff, you know, but it still would have sucked. Oh, well, I guess I'll just go have my lunch, and then we'll hit her down and start draining this radiator out. I don't know how long it's going to take to drain out. I guess not too long if I pull the big hose. But there's supposed to be little drain dewies on the bottom, I guess, so maybe we'll see if we can find them and try them first, and then I'm going to try to recover the stuff for him too, because he says he's just got water in his right now. I'm like, well, that's no good. So see if I can get a clean enough container and then recover the antifreeze. All right, well, first we got to get this fan shroud off of here. There's bolts down there. There's one here, not even tight-ish. Looks like one there, and probably like 90 of them down there. So I have to get a pretty good extension. Well, I can work up here, not way down in here, and be able to twist those off. Now it's kind of sort of speckly raining a little bit here, so it kind of sucks. I don't exactly know how much of this I'm going to get filmed for you, because I don't really want to get my brand new camera all wet. So anyhow, we'll go get some tools. So not too bad. Bolts come out actually pretty good. Just had to take the mass airflow sensor and all the tube and all that stuff off, because it wouldn't get up past that, but she come off pretty good. So still speckly rain. Whenever I want to do something outside, it rains. So that opens her up. Gets you quite a bit more room. And yeah, oh, there's all stupid oil cooler lines too. I hate them things. Hopefully his has that. And this, I think, just actually sits there. Yeah, it can actually probably, if I can get her out, come out too, or just up out of the way like that would be even better. Perfect. Good old fan still, big fan. Still runs. Anyways, this fan engine. But now, on the bottom of the rad, there is sometimes those little drainer guys, but I think what I'm going to do is just pull the hose off here and let her drain out mostly that way. And I need extra fingers. Yes, those stupid cooler lines. I don't like them. These guys right here, they don't look too nice, but they do have the quick attach clip dewies there, but I've never really had much luck with them. Now, if I can find my little screwdriver, sometimes these will just pop the little dewies off of here. I'm gonna need more hands. Anyways, I'll get working on this. I'd really like to film a lot of this for you here, but I'm trying to keep her dry. But anyways, we'll do our best. Okay, I think I'm ready to pull the dewey. And I think I'm gonna pull that dewey just back here a little bit. Trying to capture this for him, because this stuff's not really that old. I don't know how well this is going to capture, but Not very much in that rad, really, is there? Huh. Interesting. Be more pour out of the motor probably than the rad, but okay. So I got the one ring dewey out of this, but it's kind of seizured in because this, you know, goes all cruddy. I don't know. They might need a spray with something. That bottom one I haven't even got out at all yet, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's not much coming out of that. That pan would be half full by now, but there isn't really as much in these as you think. Okay, this rain's really ticking me off, as you can see, so I'm gonna go put the camera away. I apologize for that again. Got the cooler line off. These ones are good. Just the top one is a little crusty and crappy, and give her a little, and off she goes. Look at that steering pump. That wouldn't be long till the line went through that, I bet, eh? Holy frick. Oh man, I hate living in Canada for that just reason of salt and crap on the roads, and the car just destroys itself in no time. So that one should wiggle out. That's the transmission. Transmission coolers on these. Didn't get this overflow off yet. Okay. I think what am I missing? Something in here. Oh, that's maybe attached in here yet. It is. I'm gonna have to get through here. Okay, put the camera away for a second again. I'm sorry. Oh, getting grimy. So it wasn't too bad. There's one bolt holding on. Oh, of course, it's on the other side. There's the drain over there. Isn't that awful? Drain. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, there was one screw that was turning in the housing thing. Of course, it's on the other side. But one of these guys, it was turning, so I wasn't having a whole lot of fun with that. But eventually, I got it. The condenser pulled away, and then the rad pulled the other way, and out she came. So everything's all good. I was trying to kind of button things up, so maybe I could even just still drive it, not long distance with no radiator in it, but hooking the two hoses. But of course, you know, this hose is smaller than that hose, so I'll have to do a bunch of screwing around. But then I thought, oh crap, I got cooler lines and stuff here that are, you know, for transmission that would need like a piece of fuel line hose from there down to that one, and you know, same here. But these ones I could probably just chop, join together with some kind of, those are engine cooler, and this is transmission over here. Join together with some kind of, you know, plastic fitting thingy, which I do have some, but not the right size. I think it would be this size, but I need like a double-entered one of them. That's a 1/2 inch. I think I could tram that on there and then put a couple of clamps on. It should be good to go. But yeah, I don't know. There's probably not much coolant left in the engine now, so that maybe wouldn't be such a good thing. But it's not like I'd be driving her to, like, you know, Princess Auto or nothing. I'd be just driving her around the yard or whatever. But I'm pretty much sure it's pretty well all drained out now, even though there's not a tremendous amount in that. Well, there's oil and everything in it now. That's no good. There's not a tremendous amount of stuff in there, so that's impressive. Oh well. Plus, you can't really run her like this because this would be all getting caught. You'd have to have her all pinned up out of the way. I could probably attach her with some kind of thing somewhere. But the other day I mentioned something I was going to do with this thing, and this actually wasn't it. I do have actually another more destructive plan to do with it, but I haven't heard back from the guy yet if they're wanting to do it or not. So we shall wait and see. But I guess that is about it for now. Now, he wanted something off of this too, the filler neck or something from the fuel. I don't know what, but I'll leave that up to him to get under there and pull it out whenever he comes back in. So, but I guess for now, that's about all I can really do here. It for there. I really don't want to walk outside. It's not raining hard or nothing, but it's just enough that's like you can see, you know. So I don't really want to get my camera all crubbed up already, even though it's probably going to happen. But anyways, I thought just for fun, I'd crawl under this guy and have a look. The backup pedal. So when you want to back up, you push, of course, that guy there. And that's the thing you know, that unless you pull that up, it bypasses or does the reverse safety switch DUI. Now I did locate it. It is quite buried. It would be a lot easier to get in there to do whatever if the tire was off. So I should have done that yesterday. But anyways, whenever I can get her out, actually outside and crawl under and have a look, I'll maybe see how bad it's going to be. But I did see a plug in there with some wires going to basically look like when you how do you explain it? When you push the thing backwards, it pushed like a lever with like a flat thing on it that I guess would push against that switch, and blah, or this overrides it, I guess, when you pull that thing up there. So yeah, I just don't want to get this outside, and you know, I've got to crawl underneath it. No thanks, not today. So another day, another dollar, and we'll figure that out. And Buddy never got back to me from John Deere about the switch here itself, so he's probably like, oh no, you're not supposed to do that. But anyways, he never told me that, I never called or nothing, so I'll have to figure that out. I watched a couple of videos, and not so much on these machines, but on like the small lawn, like the 475X or whatever lawn tractor, small guy. They had like it's a PTO like this, but it's like a push on, and they were taking out and putting a jumper wire or something on their DUI. But I think what I'm going to do is, I watched one, it was a 35 something, big full cab tractor, and his actually didn't what mine is here, and there's like a thing, oh, it's buried under there, but I'll have to get under and show you. Just won't be today. So, but anyways, that's a job for another day, another dollar, and away we go. So I think got one more thing I maybe want to do today is sharpen up my pole saw chainsaw. Pole saw chainsaw. I think that's what I meant. And I've been having it sit on my counter here for a little while, so I'm going to have to pull off my mower blade sharpener, because I think I'm pretty well done sharpening mower blades. Put the little chainsaw chain sharpener up here, and we'll sharpen her up and ready for another day. Clean her up a bit too, you know, and stuff. So, but gotta clean the spot first, so give me a sec. It's a little wee guy. I think that's a 12-inch bar. Something around there. Where's my tapey measure? Tapey measure. I always keep like a little wee, kind of useless, but it's better than guessing. Little wee 3-foot tape measure on me. Gives you a rough idea. I think it's 12 altogether, but it's actually 11 to the end, so they probably say, I don't know, 11-inch maybe, whatever. So only one bolt that holds it on, but it's a good one. Ah! And we'll give this a good cleaning up. It's full of crud and stuff. Look at it in there. Just full of crud. Okay. So I don't have cornflakes. I need to hang on a second. Hold your horses. I gotta get a. That'll work. Now you don't have to really undo the tensioning bolt here, but I usually take her right back. That way it makes it easier for putting your chain on, and you're not trying to stretch it or trying to fight with it or whatever, what have you. So that should just pop right off. Now this chain wasn't super too bad, but it was starting to, where you could feel it was getting kind of crappy. Okay, just put that loosely back together for now. And that can go over there, and that can go over there. We gotta grab a sharpener. There's my sharpener. She works pretty good. I got a couple of holes, whatchamacallit, into the bench here where this feller mounts in, so actually those don't come out, they're not supposed to, but that one did. So anyways, this feller, sandblast sand in it too, that's great. What happens when you sit beside a sandblaster, I guess. Okay, now bolt her on, nut her up. I should have more of a permanent spot for this, but it's kind of nice to have it mobile-ish. you know. It's pretty good. Okay, we'll have to readjust ya so you can see what we got to do here. I'm gonna plug her in, of course. Okay, one second. Okay, so down on here, there's a little angle gauge. So right here is a little arrow. Usually set it around 30 degrees. I think that's about the average. So I'm gonna start the other side first. So this little arrow goes whoop, this side to the 30. And that's our lockdown thing. Chain goes on. Make sure you put it on the right way. Okay, and this little guy here is your stopper. So we're probably gonna have to adjust the depth of the cut and the length of the cut. And there I just adjusted, make sure you get on the right tooth too. There I just adjusted where this thing sits so I don't end up grinding into it, which I shouldn't, but pretty well take her to the end. Okay, so let's do a rough. It's actually pretty close. So up top here, this guy right here is, hang on, that's the adjuster for your depth. So just go down. Too bad there. I have to probably fine adjust it. And with her locked back all the way, we got to adjust where this is going to meet lengthwise into the tooth, which it's pretty close there. I know you can't really see that. Let me see if I can get you a better shot here. That's about as zoomed in as I can get you. Might get a hair bit more, but it'll probably go fuzzy wuzzy. That's a little better. Okay, so now we got to set how far back. Actually, I can go down. I don't like to do the down until I get, well, actually we can turn it on too. Give us a bit of more light too, maybe here. Okay, so it's actually, I'm gonna bring it up again. Okay, that's good there. Now, sorry, you gotta just adjust our screw. You can see how that went up there a little bit. Use this a hair bit more. Because there's a, you want to take this burr off of here, right, and make her a nice sharp point again, well, somewhat of a point. So I can see just by that I need to go just a hair bit more. I can't actually see that with my naked eye looking at it, but I can see it on the screen here. That's pretty sweet. Not too bad. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, so now we can cycle through to the next guy. Hopefully he'll focus there. Yes, we will. Now you don't want to go real hard with it because you'll heat that tooth up and take the temper out of it. And you harden it, so then it won't cut very long. It'll dull real fast. I'm actually cutting a little bit too deep there. You can see it kind of cutting a little bit too deep into the bottom of that there. So I'm going to bring it up again. Come on, baby. Okay, we'll do one more here, and then I'll just go ahead and sharpen the rest of her. This is a stone wheel on this. You can actually get a diamond tip wheel, but they're like $400. So yeah, this will work for as many as I do. Well, that's not too bad. That should be back. Still a little bit of a burr on that. You can just see it there, right? But if you cut that back again some more, it's... Ooh, that's pretty sharp anyways. Yeah, it should be cut back to right about there. That's pretty awesome. I like this camera. Should be that little bit cut off too, but I'm gonna leave her at that because this thing isn't like a super huge high horsepower kind of. Yeah, that's about as much as I can zoom it. Okay, I'll do one more here. That one doesn't look too bad, I think. It's, some teeth get a little dinged a little more than the other ones. You're supposed to sharpen that worst one down and then match the rest of them, but, you know, if you do that, you're going to burn up a lot more chain real fast. Actually, yeah, that's about it. So this chain is actually getting down. I think this is maybe the second or third time I've sharpened this one. Now what's going to happen too is the raker, let me get a pointing dewey. Pointing dewey. What's going to happen is when you sharpen these down more, these little raker deweys here, they prevent from, so it's going to hit the wood there and it's still going to touch it a bit, but not as much as it probably should. What these do is help prevent it from digging in to the wood too fast and then blah, your chain out, right? So it kind of rubs on the wood here and then just basically shaves the wood off kind of thing. So what you got to do sometimes, these ones I don't bother with so much, but the big chains, you got to kind of grind a little bit of the top of this off too to bring this down to more of the tooth level. I won't bother on this guy, but this one's a pretty small chain. It's like I say, it's just for limbing this one, not really for high horsepower cutting. Not a very big chain either, so it shouldn't take too long. I think that was the last one. I think, yeah, that's the last one. Okay, so we're good on this side anyways. Okay, so now we got to switch. We'll go 30 this way. Push this back over, because if you don't, you'll come in zing into that little piece of metal. So that can go right over. just give her a quick little test. Yes. Now it's weird because these ones you gotta push it head a little more to get it to cut. You can't really see that, I know, but I'll get you set up here. Now you should take the chain off and measure with the other side, with this side, on this side here, measure them and make sure they're the same. I can see right now it's not the same. I need to take just a hair bit more off. If you don't, when you start cutting, it'll cut and swoop out. That's looking better already. These little ones you can tell pretty easy. And that's it, sharpening a chain. Also as well, if you let it heat up too much, especially this side, it'll fire a big burr out the other side. So you're better not to do that. I don't know what it is about sharpening chains though, but you get the smell of, like, I guess the wood and the oil or stuff that's on the chain when it warms up a little bit. Oh man, it smells so nice. You know, at a time, I've never done it yet, but the grinding wheel here will go out around and would need reset with like a resetting stone. And I've never had one go out, like it's still, I feel a little bit of a bubble in there, but it's really not too bad. And that I do believe is it. Yeah, we're back to the start. Sweet. Alright, as for the rest of this stuff, I just use the air gun. I'll get the worst of it. And you gotta go down here too, because there'll be a lot of crub and stuff go down in the groove of your bar. This one's not too bad, but sometimes they're packed up pretty good. And just make sure you're doing all in here. Whoops. Not too bad. This one doesn't have a greaser on it, so that's good. We'll grab the other dewey. Should some of that out, but basically just blow it out. messy. Same thing with your saw part. And then we can just put her back together. Everything's pretty good. You want to check for bar wear and stuff too. This one's fairly new, but you'll be able to feel like a ridge. There's nothing on that one yet. It's hardly even used, so I don't generally use these guys a whole lot. But I did the other day, and the chain needed sharpened. So make sure you put your chain on the right way too. You want to make sure the teeth's going to be dragging back towards you on the wood, not your leg, because that would ruin your whole day. Okay, so slowly tighten this feller back up. Make sure your chain goes in the groove. We got quite a piece to go yet here though, so. Get in there, you turd face. Okay. So this says it's a 12-inch bar on it. 12-inch, 30 centimeter, 12-inch. 3/8 pitch, low LM. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. So now we haven't finished tightening up the chain yet. I'll just put her roughly together here. And what we want to do is pull up a bit on the bar. You can see how it wiggles there a little bit, right? That'll actually make the chain droop a little more. So just tighten her till she just meets the bar as you're holding the tip up. And crank your nut on. You see how much force I put on that to tighten things? She's not straight no more. Funny, eh? So that's it. Just put a rag over it. It's going to be really sharp, and just make sure she spins. This thing always sounds like it's a little tight, even if it's really not. And it probably needs a bit of oil, but I'll probably not put that in right now because sometimes it leaks. It doesn't burn up very much anyways, but there we go. We are all serviced up again. But anyhow, that's it for me today. I'm heading her out. I guess there's not much else going on today. Another dead day. The week I was away, they had 2 full-size burials and 1 cremation they had to do, and I've been here. This is my 2nd week back, I guess, now, and I haven't done nothing. I haven't even had the backhoe out to dig a nothing. Weird how it works, eh? So I guess that's alright, but man, I don't know if I can get used to this camera. I'm moving it like this, and yeah, it's moving on the screen, but the thing's like following me. It's really creepy. Image stabilization, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, so far so good. Pretty happy with it. It's got a projector thing on it and stuff, and some Wi-Fi thing or something. That's sort of maybe why the battery's almost dead. Should have a look at that. I should probably turn that off. I'm not too sure. I don't think the Wi-Fi thing is on, but it seemed to have burned up a lot of battery. But I guess I have videotaped a lot. Oh, look what we got coming here. Let's see if he walks this way a little more. Tuk, 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 tuk. Okay, quit seeing for the tree. There he is. Usually there's a few more of them. Turkey! Tuk, 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 tuk. Someone's gonna come driving through there and totally screwed up on us here, you watch. They've been smart, these guys. They've been using the bridge to cross over here. My bridge. I can't quite. Whoa, where am I going? Right there. They've actually been walking across that instead of walking through the water. Makes sense. There he is. Look at my neck. Go. Where are you? Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Oh, more tree. You are one ugly toad, aren't you? You can probably see me sitting here doing this, I bet. Tuk, tuk. Tuk, 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 tuk. He's like, yeah, you're freaking weird. I'm out of here. Oh, turkeys are so funny. Speaking of turkeys, we've got some corn drying. Remember a few weeks back there, I got the corn in the back of my truck drying. Actually, it was acquired some more today. I'll show you that when we go up to the house here, which actually is about right now. Which is, it's coming. The kernels are getting pretty loose. They'll probably actually come off. Oh yeah. Anytime. Just need a little more drying, I think, yet. And then I got another pail today, but these are quite a bit wetter yet. They're going to need quite a bit of drying. So we'll get them dried up probably by next month or something. We can start to shred them off and then throw them through the grinder. Today I'm going to head her out. Not much else happened now. It's raining real good now and stuff, so I'm screwed again. It's those crappy days. It's just going to get a little bit colder and that's going to be snow. Then we'll be shoveling it and stuff. So, but anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I'm sure we'll find something, but if not, then the next day. So anyways, have a good one. We'll talk to you then.